Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we're doing a Division episode. Now, I'm sorry I didn't have an episode for yesterday, but things got pretty hectic. My schedule was a bit off and unfortunately I didn't have any more energy or time, to be honest, to record an episode for yesterday. So in order to somehow make up for that, we're going to have today an hour-long episode where the main mission will be to somehow finish the game. I'm not sure how many missions there were after this, but we're going to go through them and we're going to work at it. For now, I've gathered the
Readings
medical
indicate this
supplies.
area is
We're
safe.
about to fully upgrade our base of operations, which is really awesome, I would say. Like, look at this. Things are starting to get very jolly around here. I'm just gonna quickly check the vendors. There's not something that I really want to do with them. We're just going to sell everything that we have here, and that's fine. Gear vendor, you have some gloves. They're slightly better. Assault rifle damage, okay, they are better for us. Critical hit damage, assault rifle damage, and some health on kill. It doesn't have any special modifier, so we're gonna go with the yellow gloves.
Sold.
We also have some caches to open from yesterday, I think. We have free... These are field proficiency caches. You get them by doing missions. It's like getting another level up, I would say, and combined assignment caches, these are for special mission. And you just open F, hold F, and you open the cache. I'm not sure we're gonna get anything good out of it. Oh, we did! A holster of the Nomad and an operator's vest. Let's see. If I'm gonna look at the holsters, yeah, the holsters are not that great. This one doesn't have a good score, it offers us less stats, and we would need at least 2 sets in order to get the 15 health, but you know, sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't. And you can see that people are starting to live a much better life, and it's all thanks to us. And I do love that feeling. Just seeing this, like this upgrade, this in action, makes me feel really well. You have people in the laboratories doing research. Now let us get the final upgrade, which is the quarantine. So this will provide us reveal all contaminated areas on the map.
Looks perfect. I can't thank you enough.
We
But
have
I will bring you something from my wine rack.
some kids here in the pediatric care. Yeah, things are starting to move around. And here we have the quarantine zone.
Quarantine. We needed this pretty badly. Now we can properly isolate the sick and exposed, keeping the rest of us safer.
And then you have like the decontamination unit and some equipment coming in and out. So we've pretty much made everything.
Yo, let's make it. What can I help you
Let's see, what do you sell? Do you sell something that we would like? No, it still hasn't reset it to something good. We have one talent that is not assigned. Let's see, where is that? Abilities, talents. Yeah, we have one last slot that has been opened. And what are we going to go for? Reach low health to increase blind fire accuracy by 20%. That's interesting. Kill a hostile with a sidearm. No, we don't care for. Headshot to pulse. Damage multiple hostile with explosion. Apply burn. Destroy a hostile's deployed skill. No. Cover to cover to reduce damage received. Kill a hostile with any skill for a 10% chance of auto-refilling all ammo types to the capacity. I wonder if this applies to turret. What else do we have? Medkit now gives 7 seconds of immunity from status effects. That could be good. Use a medkit during low health to increase damage resistance for 20 seconds. I think what I might be caring more for is this status effects. Immunity, like getting burned and things like that.
You came to the right place.
Okay, we get a new color.
Thanks for
I'm
the
just
business.
adding it to my collection. And with the base fully completed.
Hey, don't walk away.
Yeah, Dark Gear Zone. This
I'm sure I'll have something
is the
for you
weekly
soon.
high value target. So by doing certain mission you get intel. And when you have intel you can go and hunt a type of enemy. And you get this type of gear. It's at rank 163, which is not great.
I got plenty of intel
Can
for
I
you.
increase the level?
Talk to you soon.
No. Still not yet. And you have the ranks on them. Right? And you can go even further. Like, these are high risk targets. This can be very difficult. And if you die, you just lose them. So how about we go on a mission to take one of these guys out? A sadistic writer roams the streets looking for payback from anyone unlucky enough to run into them. The difficulty is up here. Let's accept target.
Good luck and good riddance to that one.
Agent, I got something for you.
Well, we're going for Poker Face then. Where is he? He is up here. What's the closest point that we can get
I'll read
to?
you, Dagger. What you've got?
I've got a confirmed.
Let's fast travel over there. We don't have to do the mission. You can redo the mission at higher difficulties. You can see exclamation marks here. Once we've done these missions, you can even pick up
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
something along the lines of a weekly mission. There's a lot to do in this end game.
Heads up. 2 o'clock, standing on the roof by the billboard.
Yeah, I see. Single target. Looks like the mustache could use a trim. Target 0.26 mils high. Angle 0.
Yeah, that'll put you at 1,220 meters. That's Darby's record.
Approaching marked location.
Let's see. So here we have the enemies. I think we will draw them out. I'm just gonna put down a turret.
Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
You won't last.
And you can see that we have a timer up there.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Daily assignment complete. We got another cache. Let's see, where are they coming from? Ah, here they are. Seem to be coming around here. I don't like being surrounded. Let's see, higher? Now this is as high as it can go. Where are they? Secure the area. Maybe they're downstairs. Maybe I went too far. Well, hello. that was a surprise. Sniper number 2 taken care of. One more enemy. There we are.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Okay. Yeah, let's reposition. Okay. Them getting really close with the
Warning.
current event
Additional incoming
makes
hostiles
them take
detected.
a huge damage. Like the armor penalty is really large. Hey, we have a weekly mission of eliminating elites, apparently. What is this, like enemy on enemy fire? Seems like that way. Doesn't seem like it's
Hostiles
changed here.
incoming.
Neutralize poker face.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Okay, I'll put down the turret. I'll reload. Okay. Reposition here. What is poker face? I mean, he's a special enemy, but I'm not sure exactly what type he is. Seems to be like a normal gunner or something. Doesn't have any kind of special class. He wasn't too tough. We got a few weapons there, a few modifiers to the weapon. Let's see. Standard mag, some rate of fire, some critical hit damage, reload speed. One of these caches, let's see, anything worth? Spec Ops mask is not better than this one. And we gained a few weapons, but nothing that I would like to use.
Lighthouse, this is
But you can
Jagger.
see that the
Over.
missions are a lot
Jagger, what you
tougher.
got? I've got a confirmed sighting of Bliss at the UN compound. He's set up in the Grand Assembly building behind heavy fort.
Well, it looks like someone's not too happy with you, or they're jealous of what we've got here. Either way, they've sent some elite unit. Romeo Squad? That can't be right, can it? Anyway, Romeo Squad is shooting up the place. People are getting hurt, and they're making a hell of a mess.
Okay, well, let's take care of this and then we're going to go to the main mission.
I can't tell you how much this means to me.
As I was saying, you can see that it gets a bit more intensive, and the higher you go in difficulty, now we made a huge jump from the normal game, from the story, to the point where now we have gear that is scaled up greatly. So this is the first step. But as you go higher and higher in gear requirements, the difficulty pretty much goes up as well, making it more difficult or more challenging, not necessarily difficult. It has that challenge that you might be looking for. If you can just melt through everything all the time, it's not as exciting. What do we have here? We have 2 sergeants in 2 different areas apparently. Put pressure on him. Okay, one of them is down and they have another soldier here. first one down. Let's go through here. I'm trying to get a drop on him. I'm gonna do this to it. There we go. And now we're taking down Sergeant Bolden. He's coming our way. He's coming out pretty slow, which makes me think he's some sort of elite. Yep. And he has a lot of life. I think he's reloading. He is firing, but he's firing from a distance. So, with his mistake there, even though we have good armor, we have good health at the moment.
Those people certainly did a lot of damage, didn't they? Thank you for making sure it wasn't more.
Yeah, that was his mistake, shooting from far away. Or it was our advantage that we didn't took the bait
Now I
and
know
got in
you've got
close.
nothing to do with those last man battalion people, but they think they've got the right to just come in here and take people away. Those are valued members of our community they're taking. I want you to put a stop to this nonsense and get those people back home where they belong.
I am curious, like for people in the US and in these big cities, are communities felt, like, do you feel this type of community? Or has it ever been like this? Because, I don't know, this feels like a lot for a city this big, talking about community and stuff like that. I don't know, it doesn't feel like the right, like it would happen, like it's reality. For countrysides, yes, maybe. For, you know, suburbs or certain areas like this. Okay, they want us to go to the subway platform.
I wonder what the Colonel has in store for us.
On down. Two down.
Lock this in.
Okay, keep going, keep going. I'm not interested to collect everything that I find here, mostly because its level is not high enough where it would make a huge difference. So I'm fighting for time right now. Like I want to do as much as we can during this hour. It seems like there are two more enemies or something around here. Okay, managed to finish the quest.
Thank goodness you took care of that. Let's be honest, you really don't want your neighborhood getting a reputation as a place where people get kidnapped out of their houses, you know?
Yep. Sure do. Or something.
Retrieving encrypted audio communication.
Got a bit of a...
Actually, we'll do that afterwards. Let's do what? Like, have we been to the firewall? I think we have been to the firewall. Oh, and this is the last mission for this area. Let's go do this.
So, this is the big one. LMB's last foothold on the island is the last place you'd expect those sons of bitches to hole up. The United Nations. And since nobody's gonna pass any sternly worded resolutions to get them out, it's up to us.
We've got ears on their comms and eyes on the compound, and it's clear this is where Colonel Bliss wants to make his last stand. It's also likely they're still holding Chernenko there, the Russian scientist they extracted from the consulate.
We take out Bliss, we chop the head off the snake. We take out that site, and they got nowhere to run.
Captain Benitez's troops will mount an assault on a key LMB position. That should distract them enough for you to breach their perimeter and shut down their auto turrets from the inside. Once that's done, we can launch the main assault, trap Bliss like a rat. But it all hinges on you.
Please, I need your help.
Okay, well, let's get this going. As we are very close, and I felt like
Unnecessary risks.
it's probably the right time to do it, right?
If we're gonna reclaim the UN from those LMB types, step one is getting you past those guns and inside the wall. My people will draw the sentry's attention, mainly by shooting at them. That should buy you enough time to use breaching charges and cut your way inside.
I like at least the fact that they're well
Everything's
equipped.
prepped and ready. We just need you to punch the clock.
Clear the south gate and we'll begin the assault.
Okay, let's get this. Time for assaults. A yellow rank sniper.
Position.
See what else.
Company.
Good. The LMB guards are done. What is that? Is that like a flare? Is that a mine? I am not sure.
Best of luck out there.
And now we'll have the JTF do the breaching. Let's step away. I'm happy that these guys are well equipped for once. They didn't send the, the more civilian JTF.
There's access to the tunnels beneath the UN close by. Once in the tunnels, you'll find the breach site 200 yards north.
Okay.
Leave the JTF squad and go.
Oh, they have some turrets there. We'll have to be very careful with those. They have a lot of troops in the tunnel, so I'm gonna try to take them out one by one. Have the turret cover our backs as well as it can. And it should be able to do some damage. You always want to move when you are getting covered by fire. If you can't scare the enemy, then you keep yourself open to being attacked. You don't really want to do that.
Target location reached. Deploy explosives.
Time to set this up. Ooh, yeah.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Get up on the line. We've got a secondary assault. Open fire.
Nice.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
One. let's use the opportunity they've created for us.
Keep it tight, people.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Ooh. Big guy with a shield. Let's see. Would really like to put a turret somewhere in his back. Yeah. Shooting at his ammo pouch
On your position.
is one way in which you can disable him temporarily.
We're getting chewed up pretty bad out here.
Okay.
It's taking too long.
We need those turrets turned around and the main gate open, now!
Okay, I'll try to do that. Yeah, that sniper, it's going to represent a problem. How do we do this? Let's have a turret down here.
Turn over there.
And we'll run through here. I'm not sure where the turret panels are. Let's see, can I go maybe through here? It's not here. Is it there? Maybe so. Out this sniper. And it's getting to be morning already. 600 ammo. I think that could be enough for now. Yeah. We'll restock quickly and go up here. Let's see.
Don't worry about the courtyard. The JTF can hold it. Take point at the General Assembly.
Bliss is your target. Take him down fast.
Oh yeah. Let's put down a turret. And we'll have a lot of fun in a second. I think it's inside the rest.
Bliss is your primary objective, but we believe Keener and the Russian are still in the building as well. I've tasked JTF squads to search for them, but if you see them, don't hesitate.
Take out the healer. Then we have the sniper, that's an expired yet.
Active echo beacon detected.
What are these? Are these like LMB? Yeah, I think they're LMB. They got betrayed or something.
Bliss, the LMB, they're over. I'm getting our immunologist out of here. Engage the division personnel on site and muddy up their tactical read. We'll rendezvous later.
Sir.
Sir?
Okay, so flagged as traitor for participating with an occupying enemy force. PMC contractors. Raptor and Domino. Okay? And this is Aaron Keener and the virologist.
You better hear this. Bliss just broke radio silence. We're trying to track him. Patching you through.
Flying son of a bitch, Aaron Keener put a knife in our backs. Anyone not on the wall needs to be hunting that traitor and his Russian playmate down. They are not to leave the compound alive. Am I understood?
There is no wall, sir. JTF forces are in the building. Your helo is prepped and you need to evacuate now.
Okay, Raptor is down. One of the JTF elites.
The General Assembly Chamber, go!
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Because of the event, he was very easy target. Getting so up close to us. But I'm not complaining. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to farm this map, especially for gear and things like that.
Sir, we've got eyes on a helo over the main building.
That's gotta be Bliss. Fuck, we missed. Agent, we whipped on Bliss, but his command staff might still be in the General Assembly. Head that way and engage.
Where to next? Up here? Neutralize the LMB command. Healer. Good.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
We have over there both the healer and the sniper. Healers can resurrect,
Okay,
and that's
now,
why we don't
still
want
have
them.
LMB in the building. I need you to...
Sorry to cut in, Captain. Agent, this room contains any intel the LMB has on Manhattan. Find a terminal and download everything. We don't know what we don't know.
Lady's got a point. Better do that.
Hey,
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
from the side. Okay, so this is Domino. And I think like there's some sort of... I think these are like agents who joined. Oh. Yeah, they're agents who either got some tech from the division or they joined from the division. They joined the LMB. You know what, let's put a turret up. 'Cause I am getting pinned here.
There's a lot of interesting data here. Looks like the LMB had eyes. There's something weird here. I'll get Rhodes on analysis right away.
The remaining LMB troops are breaking. It's all over but the shouting, so link up with our people in the courtyard. We'll see where we go from there.
Okay, will do.
We're still going room to room, but the last LMB effectives are giving up. We've secured UN HQ. It's a damn shame about Bliss. Last eyes we had on his bird, he was going half-assed and full blast heading due south. Probably gonna go to ground. Sir! Well, I'll be goddamned. We got a hostile bird over the courtyard. Get to cover now!
Okay. And it's time to feel like Rambo.
Soldiers of the Last Man Battalion,
Look at that.
this is your commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Bliss. And I tell you, we will not fall this day. We are soldiers.
Yeah, can't do too much with that.
Virus and brought order to the streets. And we are not going to go down to a bunch of ragtag volunteers who think they know how to fight. Regroup and assault the enemy position. We're taking this place back. We will fight to the last man.
Yep. At least our turret is doing some work.
Agent, I've got reinforcements incoming. Keep them under pressure and stay sharp. That helo took out the master turret controls, but if you can get to each turret, you should be able to realign them manually. Put some heat on this map. Careful, Agent. We still don't know what this thing's capable of.
Oof. By the way,
Now!
let's get
Heads up, you've got ground troops incoming.
turret shooting.
Watch your
Perfect.
back down there.
Warning. Hostile on your position.
There we have it.
Pour it on, you've got him. Put that asshole in the ground.
A bit anticlimactic, I have to say. So, it's a bit anticlimactic because I've played this a few too many times. Otherwise, the first time I played it, it was very difficult.
How about that, Agent? You just killed the CEO of the last organized threat to Manhattan.
Yep.
Wasn't easy, and we lost a lot of good people, but you broke the LMB's back. Nobody's gonna be sweeping neighborhoods telling people join or die at gunpoint. Not without Bliss running the show.
Yeah.
Still gonna be squads of them out there, but without the big man, we can handle them every day and twice on Sunday.
Agent, we got a call from the commander of the Secure Quarantine Center over in the Tenderloin. It's where the JTF screens civilians for access to Camp Hudson and to work with the relief effort. We got 80 people housed there. He needs some help when you get a chance.
Okay. So, this is, in a sense, the last mission. Now, the reason why it doesn't feel too much like that is because, in a sense, this is just the beginning. Like, there's so much more to do right now. Let's see, what do we have here? So this is Secure Quarantine. Investigate the missing civilian and their improvised explosive device at the Secure Quarantine Center. We will go there as well. But let's take this mission on.
Retrieving encrypted audio communication.
Got a bit of a personal request. It's getting less personal by the second. Old buddy from the sandbox made contact. Turns out he was in Bliss's squad when things went down. But now, he doesn't want anything to do with that LMB rah-rah bullshit. Sent the JTF squad to extract him, but they've gone radio silent. So, if you could, I'll send you the coordinates of his first transmission, and then, well, you can figure it out.
Okay. Let's keep going here. The sun is shining, it's a brand new day. And we got a little bit more to do. If you wanna see the Division 2 sooner, do let me know. As I said, as per usual, via the comments or via email. I wanna know if you're like really interested in seeing that.
So, here we are, Agent. We've made a pretty good team, I think. Done a lot for this city. A lot more than people thought we could. You and I both know this isn't exactly a happy ending. Our favorite homicidal traitor, Aaron Keener, is still out there, and he's still got Chernenko with him. Read Keener's file sometime. It's, quite interesting. And we don't know where Amherst is either, or what else he might have up his sleeve, but there's hope. Dr. Candle's got the DCD on the road to a vaccine. You broke the LMB's back and the cleaners, and the Rikers too. We took the city back like we promised we would. We're not done yet. As long as the Dark Zone's out there, we've got our work cut out for us, but we're on our way to finally saving the city. And with it, maybe something more. Not bad for the second wave, don't you think?
Confirmed. Unidentified shade tech beacon located.
Okay, so there's a few more missions,
Retrieving
but
encrypted audio communication.
I wanted to get up here.
Got a bit of a personal request. It's getting less personal by the second. Old buddy from the sandbox made contact. Turns out he was in Bliss's squad when things went down. But now, he doesn't want anything to do with that LMB rah-rah bullshit. Sent the JTF squad to extract him.
Yeah,
but they've done radio silence. If you could,
make sure
I'll send you
you
the
clean
coordinates
the
of the first
streets.
transmission, and then, well, you can figure it out.
On your knees. Over there.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling strong. And we got ourselves a field proficiency. As I said, it's a bit of a level up. It's right on the top right. Do a few missions and you get this kind of proficiency. Sometimes you get an upgrade. It seems like we got an upgrade here. Maybe with these ones as well. Let's see. So, as far as the vest goes, we have the health there. That's pretty much in. Ooh, this backpack is a huge upgrade in armor. 5% of the damage dealt by skills is returned as healing. Increase skill power while at full health. Well, I lose health pretty often, but you know, getting healed from the skills, that's great. Where is it? So I am going to throw in some turret damage, some electronics there. I think we can go with another advanced electronics, right? No, only one thing at a time. Then I'm going to go with this one and turret duration. Okay, what else did we get? Gloves is not better. The Banshee Holster, this one would be for more looted Dark Zone funds, plus 10 damage to the target out of cover, and a few other skills, but we're not playing with that for right now. I've acquired 10,000 Phoenix. Yeah, that's a work in progress. It takes a long time until we manage to finish that one. I have done some end game, but there is a subway where you play. It's underground, it's at your home base. You go via the terminal and you take the subways in different locations. So, Sergeant Jax. Well, Sergeant Jax, it's time to take you out. I am going to take that damage. I'm going to heal up here. Got a few guns on us. Where is the grenadier? Is it here? There's only one more enemy. So there we have it. Another named boss has been taken over, and if you take a look at the map now, we have a new tier available. You can see that we're going higher. Enemies of level 31 and better gear. But I will start by finishing this mission, because whenever you change map tiers, you get sent back, so you get respawned. And I don't want to walk all this way here. Once again. Where do we get? Search the area. Like, do you see anything that we could shoot? Somehow getting up there. This looks like an LMB entrance. cloud data. Let's gather it up.
How's that repair going, Gamble?
Just have to reboot the system. Our comms will probably go dark for a bit while it cycles.
Roger that.
Alert. Encoded message.
Rhodes, this is Gamble, remember? From Iraq. Long story, but I need out of Bliss's Batshit Battalion right now. If you can, send a JTF squad to extract me. Tell them to wait for a call in the lobby at the 86 East building. I'm counting on you, Rhodes. Gamble out.
Okay. So he did manage to put a message out there. Let's continue the quest. I know we will be doing the Division for at least one more week. There is a lot more that I want to show you. Even like besides these side missions that we are going to have fun with. There are a few more game modes one of which I really like. We're gonna check that one out.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
All clear.
Okay, that's gotta be him. Stay sharp. This is JTF Officer Barnes. Roll sent us to this location. Are you the package?
Yeah. I'm south of you. Cross the street and head into the alley. I think my trail is clean, but you better keep your eyes front just in case. Nothing on this side of the DZ is safe.
We got you. Just sit tight and let us do our thing.
James, you sound like a guy who's already got one foot in the grave.
We want Gamble alive. He's pinned down. Do not fuck this up.
Melissa Green, this is the National Guard, so these are the deployed troops. Did they fight through here? No, they fought through the building.
Go to him, you piece of shit.
You first, pissant.
Okay, LMB, this is... Contract soldier, badge flag, that's traitor. Okay, so this is Colin Clark, this is... Like, are they talking to some guy at the top floor or something? Yeah, let's see.
Securing package. We'll bring him back across the street once he's in hand. Prepare an interrogation room.
Is this him?
Fuck! God damn it!
Don't shoot. I'm coming down.
I wonder if he's still alive. Now that I remember this quest like too closely. Secure the area. Ah.
Where, honestly.
That shit was a shit show. I'm glad Gamble's alive, but he ain't exactly a saint, you know? damn well better have with.
Yeah, apparently we have some enemies outside.
All units be advised. LMB are holed up in an office building on
It's a
East
stronghold.
45th. Recommend avoiding the area.
Well, if we got to here, how about we assault it? Right, go the extra mile. Who's protecting this area? Well, no one. So what is our next mission up here?
Impressive work back there. Turtle Bay owes you one. The real problem with a situation like this is that it's hard to find a way to say thank you to someone, you know, with all the stores closed. Nobody's delivering either, would you believe it? But I think I found something you'll appreciate.
Okay, well, let's quickly go fast travel there. Apparently we can't fast travel, probably because we're still engaged with someone from around here, right? Yeah. Okay, and now we can fast travel. And then we're going north. We're gonna check this area out as well.
You are now entering a safe area.
Look, when all this is over, I want you to come back here someday and look around at what you helped save from those awful LMB people. It'll do your heart good.
Do we have a shop here? I think there is one, right? It is worth checking shops everywhere you go. Like shops, each shop on the map has different items, and I think it's weekly. Like they get reset weekly or something like that. Yeah. And now we're going up north here to the crypt.
What did I see?
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
And this is pretty much it as far as we can play in the Division. By this point, with the end game in mind, I think you have now a pretty, or you should have a good idea of how this game plays, and if you would like it yourself. Personally, I do recommend it. I like the game. As I said, every few months, like I might not go through the entire story, but every 3 months or every year, at least once a year, I do install it and I play the Division. It's generally during the winter because I do love the lights, the Christmas lights that you have all around in the snow, and somehow it fits. And I stopped listening to the story at some point. I'm just putting it on the background. I have a podcast or I have some music, and I just go around and save the city. That's pretty much it. Virus measuring equipment. Okay, go on that side as well. Well, let's jump into the safe house first.
Missing medical supplies detected.
Dispatch to division agents. LMB have been spotted with stolen medical supplies on East 49th and Madison. We need those meds.
That was such an awful throw. I am just gonna run away, as I said. Or do I? No, I don't think I want to finish this mission. it's returning supplies. A small interesting mission to like. So for now, let's head straight into the safe house. Which is right here. Enter the safe zone, the crypt. And here we have a bit of a memorial. For the area we have a few missions that we can pick up, and
hey, anything you're looking for?
Here we go.
Right. Glad you're here. We've got a variety of issues to deal with, which I prioritized for you. So, we're gonna do this smoothly, we're gonna be focused, and we're gonna take care of business. And if you can't do that, I'll find someone else.
Well, yes ma'am, I guess. Let's see if the weapons vendor has something good for us.
You want it, I got it.
I don't see it though.
Worries. Come back another one.
We have a few missions on this side. We have a mission up here to investigate the dark zone. I think what I'll do for right now.
I've got a situation here. One of the nurses found contraband. A bunch of loose wires, wire strippers, tape, and a phone battery stashed in one of the rooms. I don't like it.
You're thinking bomb-making shit, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The woman from that room's gone missing, but no one's come in or out of that facility all day. I got my guys doing a sweep.
Keep on that. I'll send someone over.
I think this is a longer mission.
Hey, agent.
So let's go here. The unknown signal. I think it will close the story nicely for this week. And so we're just going to set ourselves and our site over here. Take a look at us. Look at the type of equipment that we have on our back and like the weapons that we're carrying. And if you go to the first episode and you take a look at us with just a hoodie on and one of those simple backpacks, a small backpack, I do love this evolution. It does feel like you are progressing, like you are growing as an... You start as sort of a civilian, right? A civilian with, I guess, more power, but a civilian nonetheless. And you rise up to the level where you feel like real agent.
Now entering a safe area.
And somehow you've made a difference in the city. Not perfect, you don't get a total victory right now, but you made a difference.
Now leaving the safe area.
Here I am, Aaron Keener, the first wave's prodigal son. Normally I'd do this face-to-face, but I'm not 100% sure which way you'll jump. You act one way when Ms. Lau is watching, and another way entirely when you're off the leash. That's an interesting contradiction. You see, I think that deep down, you get it. You know, the old rules, laws, governments. Those things died on Black Friday. But the feral PMCs, the convicts, the ones smart enough and good enough to take what they need, they'll survive. Me? I'm gonna prosper. Oh, you could too, but you took an oath, right? You got a duty. Those are both ways of saying that your conscience is fucking you. You ask yourself, who has earned a right to tell you what to do? Do you know how many agents died to hold the Dark Zone just for the brass to give up and put a wall around it? You don't believe me? You should check the place out for yourself. But the people you're working for, they're irrelevant now. Amherst changed how the game is played, and I have got the vision to win. I got Chernenko, I got a DNA printer, and a very interesting recipe book. I'm gonna write my own rules. You should think about getting in on this thing. I'll be seeing you.
Agent, the information you found in that lab was the crown jewel. I think we can break this thing now. But we've got some more information. A voice from the grave. Listen to what Amherst has to say.
Okay, so he's got a few things here. Let's take a look at Amherst.
What you're looking at is the Smallpox Virus, one of the deadliest pathogens on the planet. For centuries, it did a wonderful job of helping keep the human population in check. But times change, and sometimes Mother Nature needs a hand in improving her creations. Like, say, speeding them up a little bit, making them contagious when they should be quietly incubating in a host, or making them more lethal. I didn't come up with the approach on my own. My friend Vitaly's one of the pioneers in the field, and the idea has been around for years. Genome as data. You see, once we digitized DNA, we made it infinitely mutable. We could do 1,000 virtual variations in the time it used to take to grow a 1 lab-grade generation of pathogens. And we could pick the best, most lethal combinations and make them real. That's how you make a killer virus, you see. Mix in genetic code from other diseases, and you move the sliders all the way up on lethality and virulence. The goal was a 90% mortality rate. I'm not sure my green poison is going to quite hit that, but honestly, that's just details. As long as most of humanity goes, the Earth stands a fighting chance. Technically, technology is what's killing the planet. But that's not really the case. It's the greed that drives the technology. But a funny thing happened on the way to $100 genome maps and 3D printed plastic toys. Someone figured out those technologies could be repurposed, modified for the greater good. Me. Now, my virus is going to do what nature's always done. Decide who lives and who dies. And if nature decides I die, then I die. If nothing else, I'll have a lot of company. Natural selection at its finest, helped along by a little unnatural genetic manipulation. It's all data, really. Life's just a method of processing it. The same way I processed the smallpox genome on my laptop. And who's to say that wasn't the plan all along? If, by some miracle, you survive green poison, then nature's decided you deserve to live. The rest of us shouldn't and won't. Godspeed. I'll see you in hell.
Well, I think that pretty much does it. I like this story. It's a good one. It has a good ending in a sense, while still leaving a lot of questions open. You still have an enemy out there that you can hunt, and there's plenty more missions to do. Next time we're going to change the tier to level 2, and we're gonna do quests here. We're gonna go into the dark zone as well. We're gonna go here in the south. We're gonna do these smaller missions up here. So look forward to that. Now, until Monday, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you liked The Division, and I wish you all to have a wonderful weekend.